Hi, friends. Today we're going to talk about the new year. Happy New Year. So that means that one year has ended and another year has started. So we are going to read a story today about traditions on New Year's around the world. I'm going to share my screen. New Year's celebrations in different places. Where is some of this stuff behind me here? There we go. All right. Let's see how people celebrate New Year's in other places. People all around the world are part of communities. A community is a group of people who live, work, and play in the same area. Each person belongs to a local community, which includes their school or neighborhood. There are more than 7 billion people who live on planet Earth. Together, we all belong to one big community, the global community. Move my picture down a little bit so we can get all the words. All people in the global community are connected. They are different in many ways. They are also the same in many ways. Learning how people around the world celebrate New Year's helps us see how we are different and the same. In this book, you will learn how people celebrate the New Year in different places. Many of these places are shown on the map of the world. New Year is the time when a new calendar begins. It's a time for people to say goodbye to the old year and welcome the new year ahead. Many people gather in their communities to celebrate. They go to parks, fairs, and other places. They watch parades, shows, and fireworks together. They dress up and have special meals or parties with family and friends. And the girls that are riding on, I guess it's a duck or a goose, says these girls are celebrating the new year at a fair in Bangladesh. And it says people around the world celebrate the new year in many ways. The ways that people celebrate are often based on traditions in their communities. Traditions are ways of doing things that are passed down from adults to children. They can include clothing, foods, music, or other events. It's a tradition in Peru for people to make life-size dolls and set them on fire at midnight. Burning the dolls is believed to get rid of any bad luck from the past year. That's an interesting one. When is the new year? People around the world celebrate the new year. Oh, excuse me, friends. My voice is a little dry this morning. People around the world celebrate the new year on different days because they use different calendars. The United States, Canada, and most other countries use a calendar that has 365 days. This calendar begins on January 1st each year. This is when most people celebrate New Year's Day. And then it says there are New Year parades in Paris, France, and many other cities on January 1st. It says some people celebrate the New Year on other dates. People in Iran and Afghanistan celebrate the New Year on the first day of spring. This is the day their calendar begins. Some people in countries like China and Sri Lanka use a lunar calendar to celebrate special events. The New Year falls on a different date each year in this type of calendar. And it says Nowruz is a New Year festival in Iran. This father and his children ride a camel to celebrate. And then the one underneath says the New Year for Muslims is called Muharram. It falls on a different date each year. The kitty cat is trying to push against my computer, so I don't want it to fall off. Says Happy New Year. There are many different kinds of New Year's celebration. Many people celebrate New Year's Eve on December 31st. This is the last night of the year in many countries. Some people dress up and go to parties. Others celebrate at home with family and friends. People often count down the seconds until midnight. They shout Happy New Year and kiss the people they love when the clock strikes 12. Many people gather in Times Square in New York City each year to ring in the new year. Says other New Year celebrations are big, colorful festivals that last for days. People in China and around the world celebrate Chinese New Year. This holiday takes place in January or February and lasts for 15 days. It's a time to visit family and eat foods such as fish, noodles, and oranges. These foods are believed to be lucky. The holiday ends with a lantern festival. People hang and carry paper lanterns in the streets. The light from the lanterns is a symbol of a bright year ahead. Chinese New Year's celebrations include parades with dragon dancers, and they show those below. In China, the color red is a symbol for luck and happiness. The ways that communities celebrate the new year are often part of their culture. Culture is a way of life shared by a group of people. It includes their food, clothing, and religion. People who follow the Jewish religion celebrate Rosh Hashanah. It is a New Year holiday that lasts for 2 days in September or October. They eat apples dipped in honey and other sweet foods, so they will have a sweet year. Jewish people spend many hours praying during Rosh Hashanah. Many people in India and other countries follow the Hindu religion. They celebrate the New Year with a festival called Diwali. It's also called the Festival of Lights. This celebration takes place each fall and lasts for 5 days. During that time, people clean their homes, dress up in new clothes, and light lamps and candles all around. Families pray together and eat sweet treats and other tasty foods. It says Hindu girls in Pakistan hold lighted lamps during Diwali. The light is a symbol that good wins over evil. And then at the bottom it says, sweet treats are a symbol of joy and success. Those are some very good looking treats, aren't they? Many people see the new year as a new beginning and a good time to make changes. Some people make resolutions. That's a big word, isn't it? And it's promises to do something. They decide to do new things, such as eating healthy food or studying hard at school, that will help them have a good year ahead. In some places, people believe that a clean home is a good start to a new year. People in Vietnam clean their homes before Tet, their New Year celebration. And at the bottom, with those two little girls, it says, people in northern Vietnam decorate their homes with peach blossoms. The pink flowers are a symbol of strength and new life there. And then it says, wash it away. People in Thailand celebrate Songkran each year. It is a New Year's celebration that begins on April 13th and lasts for three days. During Songkran, people pour water on statues of Buddha to wash away bad luck. Buddha was the leader of Buddhism, the religion that most people in Thailand follow. Young people pour water over the hands of elderly people as a sign of respect. They also celebrate by splashing each other just for fun. And it says in some cities, elephants are brought to Songkran celebrations to splash people too. What do you think about being splashed by an elephant? That would be a big splash, wouldn't it? Tasty traditions. Food is an important part of many New Year's celebrations. Some people eat special foods to bring them luck or riches in the coming year. People in Italy eat seeds called lentils because they look like coins. They hope the tradition will bring them riches in the new year. People in Greece bake cakes with coins inside. The person who finds a coin in their piece will be lucky that year. And it says it's a tradition in Spain to eat 12 grapes at midnight because there are 12 months in the year. Some people use food as part of their New Year's traditions, but not for eating. People in Ireland break bread on their walls and doors to chase bad luck out of their homes. People in Tanzania battle each other with banana stems. The boys battle at this time so they do not bring their anger into the new year. The girls sing and dance around them, then everyone enjoys a feast together. And the Tanzanian New Year festival is called Mwaka Kongwa. It takes place in July each year. Many people dress up to start the new year looking their best. Some people wear traditional clothes to show pride in their cultures. Others wear clothes they believe will bring them luck in the new year. People in the Philippines wear clothes covered in polka dots. They hope the coin-shaped dots will bring them riches in the year ahead. People in Vietnam wear traditional tunics to celebrate the new year. The tunic is a long shirt worn over pants. In Scotland and many parts of England, people dress as Vikings to celebrate the new year in a festival called Hogmanay. Vikings were people from Northern Europe who traveled to Scotland and other places more than 1,000 years ago. During Hogmanay, people gather together for parades and parties. They light bonfires and carry torches to chase away evil spirits. It's a tradition in many cultures to give New Year gifts. During Hogmanay, many people in Scotland bring gifts to family and friends for luck in the year ahead. They give a coin for riches, a piece of coal for warmth, and other special items. Children are given a red envelope filled with money during Chinese New Year. In Russia and Ukraine, children get gifts from Grandfather Frost on New Year's Eve. He looks a lot like Father Christmas, doesn't he? Grandfather Frost is believed to visit children with his granddaughter called the Snow Maiden. Oh, isn't she pretty? The new year is a good time to help others in your community. At this time of year, many people give things they do not need to charity, such as old toys and clothing. Other people take part in fun runs, icy swims, or other events to raise money for charities. You can make a resolution to help people in your community. Shovel snow for an elderly neighbor, make friends with a new student in your class, and keep the gift of kindness all year long. And it says these people in Oregon are jumping into freezing cold water to raise money for charity. A charity is a group of people, a group that helps people in need. Wow, so we learned a lot, didn't we? I didn't know there were so many ways to celebrate New Year's. Did you? How did you celebrate at your house? Did you celebrate New Year's today or last night? Or are you not going to celebrate for a couple of months? Hmm. So, however you celebrate, I hope you have fun when it comes, and I hope you get to do something special for New Year's. All right. Have a great day, friends, and a happy New Year. Bye bye.